guys, so I'm going to try and make this video super quick because I'm about to go out to dinner with my in-laws, but I'm going to make a video about how Matt and I first met. We met, I'm trying to think, we met a little bit before my mom had a heart attack. I don't know the exact day. Oh, it was July 10th. And we only talked maybe like once in person. We met at a party. I worked at Subway. I know, I'm such a dork. I worked at Subway, and whenever I would get off work, we would go to parties and stuff with all the other co-workers and everything that lived in our neighborhood. And we were playing beer pong, and we were playing against each other. I was playing with a good friend, Brandon Green, and so that's how we met. And then we went on the front porch to smoke a cigarette, and we started talking, and then 4 hours later, he walked me home. We were super drunk, and we didn't kiss or anything. He didn't even try to kiss me. It was more of just like we were really enjoying talking to each other as friends, and I gave him my phone number. I went inside and lay down to go to sleep, and he texted me and said, "Hey, come back outside. I want to keep talking." So I went back outside, snuck out of the house. It was like 3 in the morning, and we walked all over the neighborhood and talked for hours, and that was how we met. Then we didn't really hang out until August 4th again, and we talked like via text message, and we talked on Facebook and stuff, but we didn't really hang out in person or see each other anymore besides that. And he was very, very persistent on talking to me, but because I had just gotten out of a crappy relationship that was like 2 years and some change, and it was just really shitty, and my mom had just had a heart attack, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to focus on her, and everything at school is about to start up, I was just like, I'm not interested, you know. And so basically, August 4th, he texted me and he said, "Hey, can I pick you up when you get off of work?" So he picked me up in his red truck, and we went to this park called Alum Springs, and it's one of my favorite parks. And you drive through like this water creek thing or whatever to get to the parking, which is really cool, and it has like hiking trails and stuff. And we were walking on all the trails, and we sat down on a bench and decided that we were going to date after only like the second time of ever hanging out. It was pretty bizarre, but yeah, so we decided to date on this like random bench. And then we got in his red truck, and we went to Chick-fil-A and ate our first meal together, and we were so dorky. We were like nervous to eat in front of each other, and we were like being all shy with our sandwiches. It was a hot mess. And ever since then, we have been dating. And so our anniversary is August 4th, and we've been together for 4 years, believe it or not. And they have had a lot of ups and downs, but for the most part, you know, it's been good, and we still love each other. And we are engaged. We got engaged April 8th, 2011, when I was a couple months pregnant with Natalie, and we had a wedding set for September 6th of 2014, and that's passed a few days ago. I actually canceled the wedding, and I'll go into that. Oh god, that was such a nightmare, but yeah, I'll go into that in a different video. But we do plan on getting married, and it will probably be a really small elopement, like not at the courthouse, but maybe just like 5 people standing around watching us and everything. And I do have a dress and stuff like that, so we'll see where it takes us and what happens with all of that. But thanks for listening, and that is the story of how I met my fiance, Matt.